press the bell icon and never miss an update from ET Auto.
Hello and welcome to ET Auto. We are at Pragati Maidan for ACMA Auto Mechanica, a show that brings all the automotive component manufacturers who are selling in the aftermarket. Aftermarket means when you repair your automobiles, when you service your automobiles, those parts are covered under aftermarket. And today we have here with us Mr. Arvind Shiva, who leads Ashok Minda Group or Spark Minda Group's aftermarket business. Let's understand how the aftermarket business is growing in India. What has been the growth trajectory for Ashok Minda Group, especially Spark, which is also Spark Minda.
So, Spark Minda Group is predominantly a very preferred supplier in the OEMs, and the aftermarket vertical has been growing phenomenally in the past 8-10 years, and we are having a very good business with a setup of around 450 plus distribution channel across the country, and we have around 200 plus people. It's doing good.
You have recently joined from a German company to Indian company. How the transition has been? You were with Schaeffler, now you are with an indigenous Indian company.
I must say that it's a new experience, it's a new learning. So working in a European company for 10 years, I bring a lot of processes, systems and a culture which is the learning I have personally. But coming here in an Indian company who is having the hunger to grow fast in this fast growing automobile business in this country, I feel there is a lot of key learnings for me. Personally and professionally, I feel a lot of scope for my skills to get enhanced and grow the business.
Currently, the business size is about 100 crore rupees, if I'm not wrong. What is your growth projection for the coming year, and what are the drivers for this?
So in the aftermarket, we do around roughly 400 crores, and we have a very strong distribution channel set up in India with almost 450 plus distributors, as I said. And we have our own people, a very strong team of 220 people plus in the system. So we are performing good, and I see a lot of potential in the organization to grow further in the next coming years.
What is your growth target in terms of top line and baseline?
As an organization, we have been growing almost 18 to 20% CAGR in the recent years, and the same way aftermarket has been growing. And I think we will be growing in the same phase in the coming 4-5 years. And phenomenally, we are doing good, and that will continue.
What is your product diversification plan? Do you want to get into new products, and where the future lies when it comes to automotive aftermarket for companies like yourself?
My strategy for the team and this vertical would be, first, an organization must stabilize and scale up the growth of what you do currently. So as far as our product range is concerned, we are predominantly market leaders in locks, wiring harness and instruments, and 70% business goes to the two-wheeler, and rest is for the passenger car, tractor and CV. Two-wheeler market is growing big, and we see a lot of potential, and we are growing good. And I see that now adding any new product range is not the focus now. Scale up the existing business, put in a lot of focus on the trainings, development of people, put in a lot of focus on stabilizing the distribution channel, bring in a good team who can take things forward. So that is what I am doing.
So what will drive growth? What are your key, specific strategy? Which are the area you are going to work in the value chain to enhance your business?
If you ask value chain, which is going to be the key driver, I must say, rightly you touched the word, there must be a bundled service given to the customer, which will be sales and service. Now, the customer's choice is increasing in the country. The customers are expectations, the customers are expecting a lot to do. In such a situation, how do my sales guy go as a technical guy, not selling a component, but giving an experience with technical know-how, warranty, on-site service, connecting with the garages, giving training to the garages.
What is your current network size, and how do you plan to expand that?
We do not want to expand the distribution channel. I take a step back. For growing the business, it is not necessary that you increase your distributors. For growing the business, you need to work on geographically making your distributors to expand the business. Give them a good portfolio so that they are able to connect with the company, put in money to expand the business. We must do innovative and creative marketing activities which will increase the business. So I don't have a plan to expand the distribution.
Any plan with the influence of digitization or digital coming very strongly as an impact on your business? So what are the steps you are planning to take in that direction?
Absolutely, you have touched again the right topic. Digital marketing. Going into the digital space is where India will catch up and transform the way developed countries in Europe or other countries which are scattered. Connecting to the customer, giving them the installation clips right across, how to fit a complicated product, then creating loyalty programs, reward programs. So go digital is one of the drive which we will work in the next
What
3-4
kind of
years.
investment you are putting for digital or otherwise?
Rather specifically saying on the numbers, I must say like one good thing I must say out of digital, which I just recently explained in the seminar. We will be the first company in India to have our own garage. So in next month, we are inaugurating a world-class garage, specifically not with the business interest, but with the interest of educating a mechanic.
So
that
you are
how,
launching garage to do service, customers will come, or what is the idea?
what do you do to the society? When you go and say this mechanic is not good, he is not doing a good work, he does not have skills. So what is the company you did socially with that responsibility? So our garage, what we are going to build up is not having any business backup in the mind. It is to train the internal team and bring in garages to train them to understand theoretically and practically how to fit a brake shoe, how to fit a cable, how to fit a clutch plate.
More of a training kind of.
More of educating the customers, that is one. Second, internal training. Third, there are many poor kids in the country at the age of 18, 19. They wish to grow. Who is giving the business opportunity? So I thought, can we train that boys to become garage mechanics so that tomorrow they not only have something to do, that is a job creation, but also they become a brand ambassador. So
How
this
many
is what
such centers you plan to open?
next month we will be having this inaugurated. Next
Where?
month or maybe next month
Where?
at Noida in our
That
plant.
will be the first.
That will be the first.
So what is your target? How many
Within
boys
next
you want to train?
1.5 years, we will have 3 more such garages in our own plants in West, South and Eastern region, so that I am able to train at least 2,000, 3,000 people in
What
the
is your
country.
exports contribution to your overall pie size, and how do you look at that?
We do around 10% contributes. The business contribution is coming from the exports and it's growing
Okay. How
because
does-
the Indian vehicles are moving out, spreading out, and naturally the spare parts also is spreading out.
Going forward, what is your guidance for the business, aftermarket business?
My guidance is be simple.
No, I'm talking about in terms of turnover. How much you want to achieve?
We want to have at least 15 to 16% CAGR
Okay.
in the next 5, 6, 7 years. When the market is growing at 8-10%, we would like to be.
What are kind of challenges you are facing? Who are your biggest challengers in this space?
Educating the customers. India is a developing country. For example, we have a large market, B class cities, C class cities, D class cities. So every market is having a mechanic, a retailer, a distributor.
Where do you get your large pie of business? Big cities or small cities?
No, we have a mix of business, I must say that. Wherever the vehicle park is there. Like for example, in two-wheeler, we get very good business from Bangalore, from Pune, where the two-wheeler vehicle park is. North, that is Delhi predominantly. So our market is very widely spread, and most of the business happens in A and B cities as on today, but it's moving to C and D, and we are also moving towards them.
Thank you, Arvind, for talking to
Right,
you.
thank you. Nice to meet you.